Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the Formula One. So y'all check this out. Hey, Formula One's coming back soon, baby. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? We got a few stories. You remember we had 2 years ago was the drive for five. Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton going for that fifth championship, right? And then Lewis Hamilton got his fifth. I knew Vettel was saying, shoot, last year, Knicks mid six. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting six around here. And then Lewis Hamilton messed around and got number six, and now he's only one from Michael Schumacher to get number seven. And we got the resurgence of not the resurgence, but the surge from Leclerc and Max Verstappen still handling his business, right? You know what I'm saying? So Leclerc and Verstappen ain't gonna be having none of that Vettel and Lewis Hamilton stuff anyway this year. But it's about to go down soon, and it's good. Now we depending on what happens with Corona, because Corona can mess up everything, right? But don't let me get started about Corona, because I got my theories about what's going on with that, right? Now, how we gonna get from 9 billion people from 500 million? I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, bottom line is this: Ferrari is in trouble again. Okay, Ferrari's in trouble again. Now basically be honest with you guys. I've been watching Formula One for years. You know what I'm saying? Back shoot a little bit with Alan Prost and your boy Ayrton Senna driving for one team in McLaren. I was watching a little bit then, not as religiously, but a little bit then, because Prost and Senna, them boys were going up after each other. Then you got Michael Schumacher, who came to Benetton, handled his business. Then he went to Ferrari, and that's when I finally started saying, "Hey, I ain't gonna like Ferrari too much. Y'all know how it is at this channel. It's all about justice, right? And Ferrari kind of irked me back then because, that's when I started honing in on these so called number two drivers. If it was Eddie Irvine, Rubens Barrichello, Felipe Massa, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna let them win no matter what. Hey, let Michael pass for the championship. Remember that? Michael Schumacher let him pass. I forgot if it was Massa or Rubens Barrichello or if it was Eddie Irvine. I'm not sure, but it was like, hey, I'm in the front. We got another opportunity. So I didn't really like letting somebody pass for the championship stuff. So that gave me at least a team that I didn't like. Because I was just liking them all, and just going for drivers. But at that point, I was like, I'm not digging Ferrari because I don't like when when you just have these team orders. You know what I mean? If a guy's driving, he's in front, and y'all have messed it up the plan or whatever, but the guy's in front, just don't pull him back for another guy to win unless it's really for the championship, right? So, this news with Ferrari that I got, it's not like I'm happy about it or whatever, what they call schadenfreude. But it is like, hey, if y'all got busted doing something, then y'all got busted. Let me give y'all something about this. Now, what then went down is 2019 Ferrari had something going on where they were getting too much gas going into that motor, giving you more power, basically, some more horsepower. And it was illegal. But for us, laymen, it's just what they were doing was illegal. Too much gas. You're getting horsepower from places you're not supposed to be getting it from, right? So the teams, just say, hey, they all got to just investigate that and see what happened. Now, what happened is the FIA investigated, found something wrong. But what they've done is they've went and talked to Ferrari privately and given them some kind of penalty privately and said, we're not going to tell anybody what happened because we talked privately and it's all confidential. But something has happened. Now, if you another team, are you gonna be upset about that, or are you gonna be okay with that? So wait a minute. So you don't tell us if what they did was wrong, and you don't tell us what kind of penalty they got. Well, the teams are upset. Let me tell you something. Obviously, Mercedes will be upset because those are even though they won, but they upset. 'Cause, what I'm saying Red Bull gonna be upset. We're like, hey, what's going on here? Bottom line is this though. Total Wolf doesn't get upset about too much. In open open. Behind closed doors, everybody gets upset when you're the boss. But openly, he kind of chill. But he upset. Red Bull and them bosses upset, and a whole lot of other teams. Only teams that are not upset are those that get motors from Ferrari or affiliated with Ferrari. Now, you have to take into consideration that John Todt was a Ferrari president for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I think that's Mr. Let Michael pass for the championship, right? Now he's the president, I think, of FIA. Now he's got a lot to say. So I'm hoping, because I didn't see his name, but I'm hoping he had nothing to do with that private meeting with Ferrari because you shouldn't do that. Send someone else because you obviously have a heart for Ferrari. Bottom line, there might be repercussion for this because it's dealing with about 50 million. right? They got 50 million for second place in the construction championship last year, and that's a lot of money. And if they get disqualified, then the other teams who are getting, 5, 10, 15 million, it goes higher, right? So they would want their money because someone's cheating in any sport. You know what I'm saying? Just put it down like layman's terms. Ferrari could have been doping last year. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? So if they were doping, you get suspended. You got to pay some money back and things of the like. Let's see what happens going forward. There will be information coming here. It's gonna be Formula One season. Let's buckle up because it's another historic season coming, and it's a very important season too because it's the last year before they change up everything, right? You know how they be, them years it pick like they drive about 3 or 4 years, and then after that, then they change up everything like it's a radical change. Well, that's gonna happen in 2021. So 2020, let's enjoy the cars now with the sound they got and whatever, because they might everything about to go green in a minute. They be Formula One, we're gonna mess around, be have Formula One, and you ain't gonna be able to hear the cars. So you better enjoy it while you can, and let's see what happens to Ferrari. All right, Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm about to hear y'all.